up, y'all? Today I have a new character at Black Web. His name's Nicholas Washington. What if your greatest power was also your greatest curse? In a world where power can either save or destroy, there's a 14-year-old boy who holds the weight of both. Let's go deeper.
Nicholas Washington's life was forever altered by a single moment, a bite. What should have been a tragic end to his story instead marked the beginning of something far more dangerous and far more extraordinary. A creature born of science, something twisted and terrifying, left its venom inside him. Now, Nick's journey is one of survival, self-discovery, and the eternal struggle between the monster inside him and the hero he's trying to become. Nick grew up in Los Angeles, the city of dreams and heartbreak. At just 6 years old, he lost his mother in a car accident that left a scar on his soul. The memories of that night, of her final moments, have haunted him ever since. His father, Eric, tried to fill the emptiness, moving them from place to place, trying to start fresh. But Nick knew something was missing, a piece of him that was gone forever. The loss of his mother has shaped him in ways he couldn't have imagined, and it would shape the man he was becoming, the hero he would have to be. But that was only the beginning. The real change came when Nick met the Death Widow, an unholy hybrid of the deadliest spider and the most venomous insect, born from the twisted mind of a mad scientist. Nick's life was never meant to be this way. He should have died. A 1% chance of survival was all he had, and somehow it was enough. The Bytethus venomous gift transformed him into something far beyond human, something powerful, dangerous, and unstoppable. The Death Widow didn't just change his body, it changed his very soul. Nick was faster, stronger, and more agile than ever before. His body, once average, was now a weapon, capable of feats beyond human limits. He could lift cars, leap from rooftops, and even weave webs strong enough to catch criminals in their tracks. But with power came a new burden. His strength wasn't just a gift, it was a responsibility. Every leap, every swing through the city, every use of his webs brought him closer to the reality that his abilities might be more dangerous than he could control. And that's where the struggle begins. Nick isn't just learning how to fight crime, he's learning how to fight himself. His powers are uncontrollable at times. His venomous bite can kill or paralyze, and the same webbing that saves lives can trap or injure. Every choice he makes carries the weight of the person he could become if he loses control. The greatest battle Nick faces isn't against the criminals or monsters he fights. It's against himself. He constantly struggles with the fear that he might lose control of the very thing that makes him a hero. His powers aren't just physical, they're primal, rooted in the deepest parts of his being, awakened by the bite of the Death Widow. And while he tries to use them for good, there's always the fear that one day they might turn on him, that he might become the very monster he's trying to stop. Nick feels isolated from the world around him. He knows that no one can truly understand what it's like to hold this power, to live with the fear that every action could have deadly consequences. His relationships, especially with his best friend Tyler and his father, are strained by the secret he keeps. Tyler knows what Nick has become, but even he can't fully comprehend the weight Nick carries. And his father? Eric still believes his son is just a normal teenager, oblivious to the dangerous world Nick has been thrust into. Nick's journey is not just about learning to control his powers, it's about finding his place in the world. And part of that journey is embracing the identity of Black Web. His first suit was simple, almost a joke. Just a red and white design thrown together by a kid who didn't know what he was doing. But as his powers grew, so did his need for protection. His second suit was sleeker, more tactical. Still a work in progress, but a step toward the hero he needed to be. And then came the final suit, the Black Web suit. Dark and tactical, equipped with the tools and tech he needed to survive in a world full of danger and deception. Nicholas Washington, also known as Black Web, has the power to change the world, but the cost of that power is high. Every day is a battle between the hero he strives to be and the monster he fears he's becoming. Can he hold on to his humanity? Can he master his powers, his fears, and the legacy of the Death Widow? Or will he lose everything? His friends, his family, and himself in the process. The world is watching, but the question remains, will Nick ever be able to control the power inside him, or will it control him?